for our topic, which is really the psychology of learning, right? I love to think of it as installing new software in your brain. And wow, are you ever installing a lot in your university years, right? Okay, so you read in preparation for this class session about three basic kinds of learning, three different types. Classical conditioning, okay, which is learning by trigger association. This is really important to get that word trigger in your notes, okay? So learning by trigger association, classical conditioning. Pavlov is a name that is most associated with classical conditioning. And what kind of animal did Pavlov work with? Well, nice little reminder here, dogs, right? Okay, you also learned about operant conditioning. And this is different. This is learning by consequences, right? And what two consequences in particular, and that would be reinforcement and punishment, right? And the name associated most with operant conditioning is Skinner. And remember that Skinner, oh wow, he worked with so many different kinds of animals, but the majority of his work in operant conditioning was with rats. Okay. Observational learning is the third type of learning here, and that you learned about. And notice here that it is learning through observing others. You'll see in the icon here that often what we're talking about is little kids observing adults, because the smaller kids are, the more they look to adults as authority figures, right? But they can also learn from each other, their peers. And especially as they get older, we see that be an important part of their learning. Observational learning is not limited to humans, and we'll be talking about that also in our class session today. Hey, but Bandura is the name associated. He did a very famous study on what is now called the Bobo doll, when that doll was new on the market that you read about, and having kids watch an adult playing with it. Okay.